What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Unhinged Live. As usual, I'm your host, Patrick Hennessy. We got hashtag SoloPat in the chat today. Let's go. I will be joined by Jalen for the postgame. However, for the pregame, it is just me. I got a hoodie on today. Let's talk about this for a second. It's freezing outside. It literally feels like October. It feels like October baseball. I'm kind of expecting a postseason game tonight, but we're getting a Yankees-Tigers game instead. Listen, Deivi Garcia is making, I believe, his second start of the season. I hope he pitches well. I hope the Yankees can kind of rebound from that catastrophe that was last night. But let's take a look at the punt lineup that the Yankees are throwing out for today. Looking at it, it's not too pretty. You got DJ leading off. Rougned Odor back number 2, bro. I don't understand why Rougned Odor consistently bats in the 2-hole. It doesn't make sense to me. It really boggles my mind, but whatever. He had a solid night last night. I don't know if he could continue that in the 2-hole. But with that being said, Stanton is out. Stanton is out of the lineup tonight. I guess the dude can't play 2 games in a row. I have no idea. But Judge is DHing in the 3-hole. Glaber's at short. Sanchez 5. Ford 6. Ford is back in the lineup, batting 6th. Can we get a DFA Ford in the chat or something? This dude just sucks. Like, Mike Ford is trash. He's literally not going to do anything tonight. I can almost guarantee that. Andujar is in the 7-hole. Clint 8, Gardner 9. I like Gardner in the 9-hole. But other than that, this lineup is putrid. It's so frustrating. I don't know why after that abysmal loss last night, the Yankees are throwing out a punt lineup today. It kind of makes no sense to me, but it is what it is at this point. At least we have Deivi on the mound. We love Deivi Garcia. I hope he pitches well. But with that being said, last night was a catastrophe. You guys know based on the postgame and kind of the mood that we had in the postgame reaction stream. But I think I still have high confidence going into this game. Like, let's not forget the Tigers are not a good team. That's solidified. However, they have a pretty solid pitcher today, and that's Spencer Turnbull. He's had a solid season. He threw a no-hitter so far. So I don't really see the Yankees getting to him too much, so Deivi's going to have to pitch a really good game, easily. But Austin Lugo says, Pat, the last 3 times we said we had a punt lineup, we won. So, true. It seems like the Yankees have been winning with the punt lineups. I'm not complaining about it, but it seems like every time we look at a game, we're like, oh, it's a guaranteed win, they lose. But then every time we look at a game, we're like, oh, it's a punt lineup, they win. So, I still have confidence going into today. But let's take a look at some of these chats. Stevie Batts says, when is Boone going to learn how to have consistency in the lineup every day? BS. Never. But this is something that's kind of across the league, right? No teams really use the same lineup every day anymore. It's odd. It's an odd philosophy. The Yankees just can't seem to stick with anything. They're just working. They're like throwing everything to the wall just to see what sticks. And Rougned Odor in the 2-hole is something I can guarantee you is not going to stick to the wall. It's aggravating, but whatever. Let's see what we got. THG says, Aaron Buffoon is a garbage manager, and people are only discovering that this year and last year. I've been on that bandwagon since year 1. Shout out to you, THG. Because, honestly, 2018, I wasn't a fan of the Boone hiring. However, at the same time, I was willing to give the dude a shot and kind of basing my judgment of him off of his first year. Then I didn't think the first year went too well. 2019, I don't think it was too bad. But these past 2 years, he's been atrocious. Terrible. But, let's see. Daniel says, if Ford hits a bomb, can you dump water on your head? No. It's way too cold to dump water on my head. If I did dump water on my head, like, in this degree weather, bro, I'd probably get, like, hypothermia. Is that a thing? Hypothermia? I don't know. Daniel says, love the sweater. Where can I get that? You know, funny you said that, Daniel. You could head over to the link in the description, unhingedclothing.shop. You could purchase this hoodie and so many others. That was a nice little plug. I like that. Let's see. Jacob says, Aaron Boone back to picking his players out of a hat, and that's the lineup. True. But also at the same time, Justin Wilson is now placed on the IL with, I believe, a right hamstring thing. Okay. I kind of think it's a fake injury just so the Yankees can make him not pitch for like the next 10 days or so. Chat, be honest. Do we actually think the Justin Wilson injury injury news is real? There's no way that he's actually hurt. There's no chance. But Austin says, Pat, if we're going to have a punt lineup, it's okay to be against the Tigers. I guess. But at the same time, it's like, bro, I don't want to have a punt lineup ever. Like, why would you ever want to go into a game with a punt lineup? Especially when you lose the night before. Let's see. Nick says we really need a win today. I agree. You don't want to lose a series to the Tigers, which would suck. If the Yankees lose the series to the Tigers, I will be severely disappointed because they lost the series to the Blue Jays. Sure, I could kind of see the excuse as to that. The Blue Jays are a good team. They also had to play a doubleheader, so I get the reasoning behind losing that series. However, if you lose a 3-game set to the Tigers at Comerica, you're a bozo, Yankees. Like, you got to win these next 2. You just have to. It's as simple as that. I have to admit, I'm not opposed to the cold weather. Super off topic, but like, I'd much rather it be like this weather right now, like 50 degrees in like the end of May, than have it be like 95. I know everyone in the chat's going to disagree with me. I know people love the hot weather, but right now, I'd much rather take this weather over like a 95-degree day any day of the week. But Chibuzi says, what's wrong with Stanton? Did he tear his gluteus maximus? No. As far as Stanton goes, I think that they're just easing him back into playing. I don't know. It's just so annoying. Listen, apparently Stanton can't play 2 days in a row. I don't know what to tell you guys. I wish I had more answers behind that, but whatever. Yankees Reverse says, do you have a Discord? Yeah, the Discord link is in the description. If anybody wants to join the Discord, it is in the description. But Borg says, Pat, I'm starting to notice a trend here with injuries and underperforming players. You might be onto something. We talked about this when Clint had like the neck things, right? I think that it's a complete conspiracy theory. I don't think that he ever dealt with any sort of neck issues. I think that what the Yankees have been doing is they literally just take these guys who are underperforming, come up with some random injury, and they just sit them for like a week and just hope that they improve in that time. It's literally just fake. I don't even think it's a conspiracy theory anymore. I think anybody who can come out here and say Justin Wilson is actually dealing with hamstring stuff, that's wrong. It's literally wrong. He's just terrible, and they don't want him to pitch, so they're going to sit him for 10 days, and they get to bring another guy up in the meantime. It's as simple as that. Kyle Johnson says, fall weather has always been the best weather. Bro, I think we had like this huge debate on one of the live streams a while ago, and I think I said fall was my favorite season, like by far. And a lot of people were like, oh, summer or spring. No, fall is the best season. I don't think anybody could argue that. But Jesse Sanchez says, do you miss Tanaka? I didn't miss Tanaka up until Kluber got hurt. Like, now that Kluber got hurt, we kind of realized, like, damn, we could really use, like, a Tanaka arm right now. But I think Kluber kind of plays the role when he's healthy of a better Tanaka. I truly think that Kluber's better than Tanaka when he's healthy, obviously. Nick says, I'm from Arizona. It has been 100 all week. You have no idea how much that sucks. So I agree with you, Pat, on the cold weather being nice. Bro, it's kind of like refreshing a little bit, right? Just because, like, we're getting ready for a summer where we're going to have, like, 90-degree days, like, just about all the time. So, I mean, why not? Like, bro, I'll appreciate a cold weekend. It's cool. I'll take it. But Spade says we're losing games to the Tigers while we're watching Talkman do good in San Fran. Bro. Who saw Mike Talkman's catch last night? I believe he robbed was it a walk-off home run from Pujols? I believe it would have been a walk-off home run. Mike Talkman's an absolute dog. We know offensively he hasn't really been that good for the Giants. But, I mean, the dude's defense is levels above everybody else. Yeah, he did rob Pujols. It's just awesome, bro. I miss Mike Talkman so much. Damn. I hope everyone saw it. I would play it up on the stream, but knowing MLB, they will give me a copyright strike again. For those of you who don't remember, they gave me a copyright strike for showing the Kluber, final out of the Kluber no-hitter when he threw the no-hitter. So stupid. Whatever. Leanna says, Pat, should I sell my tickets for Thursday or wait it out? Why would you sell them? Is it, like, supposed to rain or something? Or are you talking about, like, because the Yankees' performance? Looks like it might rain Thursday. I would say hold on to them. Why not? I really want to go to one more game before it gets to 100% capacity. Only because, like, going to the games now is, like, such a breeze, bro. You literally walk right in. There's no one in the stadium. But I feel like once it gets back to 100%, it's going to be like the same old like Yankee Stadium trek where like parking's a pain, getting inside's a pain. Maybe I'll go to one more game. We'll see. Nick says, we out-hit the Tigers yesterday, but we had absolutely no clutch hits. That's our biggest problem right now. Can't score without the long ball. True. However, this is kind of a new problem for the Yankees, right? Because as of late, they've seemed to done better with situational hitting. But it seems like since the Blue Jays series and since the this series, they just can't really seem to put that situational hitting together once again. It's frustrating, but they're going to go through these streaks. It happens. It's a long season. Like I said, it's not a 60-game season. If this was a 60-game season, we would be in full-fledged panic mode right now. But it's not. We have 100-something games left. The Yankees are easily going to make the playoffs. It's just frustrating to go through these patches where the Yankees look so good for a couple weeks and then now they look terrible again and whatever. Shane Bieber says, Kluber, who Bieber me? I'm a Cy Young winner. Who is Kluber? I bet he's a bump. Okay. That's just not even English, but okay. Damien says, I don't like this lineup, but every time we have a bad lineup, they rake. That's so true. Like, we talked about this earlier. It's so odd. Whenever we look at the Yankees punt lineup, we're like, oh, this is, like, we're easily going to lose. Brother, and they put up, like, 10 runs. I don't get it. But I wish we had a better pitching matchup today. Because while I do like Devi Garcia, I don't know if I like him over Spencer Turnbull. Turnbull's had a really good season. Like I said, the no-hitter. But other than that, he's still had a really good year. I don't know. Hopefully they could get to him. But Spade says, I feel so bad. I feel bad for the Tigers. It's so quiet. What does that mean? It's quiet. What's quiet? But Judge is still a beast. I agree. Aaron Judge is still an absolute dog. We say this every night, but I will repeat it once again. Aaron Judge is having one of the most low-key MVP seasons I've ever seen in my life. Shout out to Aaron Judge. I love you. But Yankees Reverse says, I think Luis Hill should be called up. Where is Luis Hill currently? Like, what level of the minor leagues is he in? Just because, I mean, I don't even think the dude's in Double-A yet, so I don't think that he's going to be called up to the majors. He's only 22 years old. Okay, so he is in Double-A. So far in 5 games in Double-A, he has a 1.69 ERA, gave up 4 runs in 21 innings. Sure, I could understand why you would want to call him up. I think it might be a little bit too soon. We probably won't see him until at least next year. I doubt at any point we see him this season. But I see Johnny asked how Austin Wells is doing. Let me see if I can pull up his stats really quick. Okay, so far with the Yankees single-A affiliate in Tampa, Austin Wells has played 20 games. He's batting .262 with a .376 on base, .781 OPS. Only 1 home run, 21 RBIs. Pretty solid for a dude who's technically making like his professional debut this season. Austin Wells is probably the guy in the Yankees minor league system who I'm most high on. Simply because I think he has the most talent out of the Yankees catching prospects. I don't know if he's eventually going to be a catcher in the big leagues. They might convert him to a first baseman. But at the same time, I think he's the best pure hitter in the Yankees organization. I mean, obviously, like we could say Dominguez is a better pure hitter. I'm not really putting him in the same class as those guys just because I think it's going to be a little bit longer till we do see Dominguez. But with that being said, I think we could see Austin Wells as soon as next season. It's definitely possible. Considering how weak the Yankees' current state of their catching positions are, it's very possible we see Wells at some point next season. Borg says, Pat, is it bad if I root for Ford to go 0 for 5 with 5 Ks? I just want the Yankees to call up Gittins. It's fair. It's fair. And the thing is, though, like I think even if Ford goes 0 for 5 with 5 Ks, they still probably won't call up Gittins. They're still probably going to start Ford every day. It's odd. The Yankees find fascinations with certain players, and they stick to it. They love Mike Ford. They love Rougned Odor. They love Brett Gardner. And these are guys that they're just never going to part ways with. Oh, Tyler Wade. Tyler Wade's another one. They're just not parting ways with these guys. No matter how much they struggle, they're always going to be on the field easily. But THG says, I would say that he's pretty solid. Hoping he can improve his defense. Hoping his defense can improve and then be our Gary replacement. I think that Austin Wells is definitely the Gary replacement. I know a lot of people are more high on Seigler than Austin Wells. I know Seigler is a switch hitting catcher. He also has better defense than Austin Wells, but I think Austin Wells is much more polished as a hitter because he is coming straight out of college. I think he's a better hitter, and I think his defense can definitely improve. So I think I'm higher on Wells than Siegler, for sure. But Yankees Reverse says, also, do you know what happened to Lucas Litki? I don't think anything happened to Litki. What happened to Litki? He's not injured or anything, right? Right? No. If you're asking why they didn't use him, I guess they just like Wilson over him. I have no idea. But Wilson's nothing to worry about now. He is on the IL. Well, the ghost IL. Let's see. Chibuzi says, when will the Yankees send down the bum known as Ford and call up Gittins? Hashtag get it done. I would hope soon. I would really hope soon. I think today might be one of Ford's last chances to prove himself. It has to be. At this point, it really has to be one of Ford's last chances. If he doesn't perform well today, or at least put up good at-bats, I would say he's all but done. I mean, there's no way you could keep providing any sort of reasoning to include him in the lineup every day. It's just, the dude's not good, and it's as simple as that. It sucks, but it's the harsh truth. How is Josh Smith doing? He's my underrated prospect to turn into something. Josh Smith. TSG, if I'm being honest with you, I don't know who that is. I only know Josh Smith, the basketball player. Let me see. Looks like he's a shortstop they drafted in the 2019 draft. I think he just made his debut a couple days ago. Yeah, he's only played 4 games with Tampa, but he's 4 for 14 with a home run, 5 RBIs. There you go, Johnny. Chibuzi says, it doesn't matter what hand you bat with if you can't hit. Hashtag get it done. But this is exactly what I'm saying, bro. It's getting to the point where the Yankees value left-handed hitters over right-handed, bro, simply because they're left-handed. And it makes no sense. Like, I don't care whether a guy bats left, right, switch. He could bat upside down for all I care. If he puts up better numbers than Mike Ford, that's all that matters. It's literally as simple as that. It's frustrating, but it's the frustrating truth. Bang. There you go. Finger guns. Bang, bang, bang. Let's go, Brian. Do you know Foolish Baseball? His videos are really entertaining. Yeah, Foolish Baseball is awesome. Talked to him a couple times. He's a cool dude. Padre fan says, Ford should change his name to Chevy because he can't start hitting. I see what you did there. I like it. I like it a lot. THG says, the dude was playing so well in the Appalachian League. I think he was hitting 340-something in that league right after he was drafted. Bro, shout out to Josh Smith. To be honest with you, I knew nothing about him. But let's make some predictions for today's game, chat. As far as home runs, let's go back to the lineup really quick. Who I think is going yard today. I'm going to say, who's going yard off Spencer Turnbull? Who are we thinking? I'm going to go with Judge. I think Judge goes yard. That's an easy one. I think Frazier goes yard. I feel like I predict the same guys every day. Let's pick one more. I can't. No, I can't because those are the only 2 guys I actually think are going to go yard today. Sorry. Judge and Frazier. That's really it. Chibuzi says Judge. Not So Fun Family Vision says Odor 3-4 with a home run. Nick says Gardy. Fair. Listen, it is what it is. But as far as how I think Devy's going to do today, I think Devy goes... He'll probably go 6. Even if he pitches well, I can't see them letting him go more than 6. I think he goes 6, gives up 2 earned runs, and has 8 Ks. Just saying. I like the Torres. The Torres predictions are pretty solid. Torres is due for a home run. Hopefully he could get one done. But like I said, the pitching prediction, Devy, is 6 innings, 2 earned runs, 8 Ks. Home run predictions, we got Frazier and Judge. I think Torres is definitely a possibility too. If anything, I'd add him to my list. Final score prediction, I'll have the Yankees winning today. I think they're going to win by a score of 5-3. I think we're looking at a 5-3 ball game today. I'm really confident in this prediction. I don't know why. I'm feeling super confident. However, a little bit of a short pregame today. Not much more to talk about, but we will be live directly after the game for the postgame. It'll be me and Jalen kind of recapping the game from this afternoon. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more. We're going live before and after every single Yankees game this season. You guys know the deal. But stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Let's go Yankees. See you after the game. Peace.